Hizzlebazder joining me in the spectators booth today. Wants to tell everybody hi. It's Thar again. It's pretty rare that I get a fucking chance to call this map. Oh wait, no it isn't. Oh, but it is. There we go. Look at that Ballin' Raptor Neo. 2 Ballin' Raptor Neos. What's with all these pros and their Neos? They just get such a kick out of shooting down other players. Just makes their E-peen grow so big and hard. Good day, taking the striker, the Black Ops striker. Oh, a little bit of dogfighting. However, everybody does get out okay. Green, it looks like, is going to hit this center bit first. First blood from Goodday as Dark Blaze goes down in a dark blaze of Gooday's own. Another kill, Kaladryn. Holy shit. Good day indeed. Fairly common jockeying for this central even power station. It looks like Green is going to grab this and hang on to it. And not all the EMP striking in the world from these Neos can change it. Oh, look at this. Green taking the fight right over to... This is what I like to see. Pushing right in. Hard and unforgiving. Not asking for permission. Just going right in. Kid sexual assault is a serious crime, and we're not advocating it here on AirMech movie or air, whatever the fuck I call this. Nobody tries to avoid that air fire by chilling on the ground, stealthing it up under the bridge. And oh, baseual harassment. Turkleton puts an end to it. Down south, Dark Blaze doing a little custodial work on the southern outpost and going to town on this southwest as well. TwinCobra says, "Not this time, sailor," and shoots him down. Nobody, just... You can't get enough of the claws on that thing. Oh, and yeah, this map, every fucking time I play it, or I spectate it rather, my camera speed gets fucked with. The northeast, Blaze gets him in. And a nice tactic from him with 4 Dillos queued up to handle these T-99s. Very proper. Now, Green has a bit of a problem here in the form of this. Oof. It just gets brutal, and there it is, 10 frames per second. All that pro overpowered smoke just streaming off of those dead mechs. I'm not running it at 16:9 though, which is probably not. I know, the ridiculously high resolution of 16:9. Fuck you guys, I have an old computer. Actually, it's not old, I just upgraded it, but I upgraded it to like the specs of 5 years ago as opposed to 10 years ago, which it was at before. But enough about me, let's talk about blue. It looks like they're staking a bit of a claim here in the middle of the map. Oh, this sucks. Whenever you've got some really underpowered unit that's just plugging away at one of your expensive hats, and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it. Green not willing to give it up, though. Oh, that hat does go down. But, Green still trying to hang on to this. Doesn't look like Blue's gonna let him, though. Oh, goes Gray once again. Everybody showing up to this party. Oh, and Green's last hat gets the smoke off. And it looked like it was gonna go down, but it didn't. Amazingly, it lives still. Oh my god. I fucking hate cats so intensely. Come in, Jesus. Here we go. Down south, Blue trying to, and succeeding at grabbing up that outpost. Up at mid, though. Kaladryn getting behind that tank. This thing's changing hands. Quite a bit. Yeah, and then leave like 2 seconds later. Fucking animals. Why? Green lights it up yet again. Okay. Situation's this. Blue has got map control, but only by the barest of threads. None of these teams has any appreciable defenses. And TwinCobra is getting his harassment on like whoa. Kaladryn does pull those socket units out of harm's way, but for how long? Finally, these armadillos, or at least the one that's in range of the base, finishes off all the socket units in range of it, goes to work on the base. And those Neos will snap it off, but not before being thoroughly harassed and having their whole economic structure compromised. But getting back to my deep strategic insights, none of these motherfuckers has that much of a grip. If you look at the... Okay, one Longhorn kind of off to the side. A few Dillos. But I mean... The whole texture of this could change at any moment. I never see nobody doing anything. TwinCobra gets into it with Dark Blaze, comes out on top, and just barely gets back to that outpost. Kaladryn stops to see... Is it still going to keep shooting? Yeah, okay, I probably finish it off then. Delightful. And, yeah, okay, Blue has a little bit of D, and the thing is with players... Ooh. As pro as the ones on really either side, you can bet that they're keeping an eye on the radar, and any base drops that go in will not go unanswered for too long. So for Blue, the lunchbox and the few Longhorns should be okay for defense, at least for the moment. But Green might want a little bit more. And in either case, a concerted, like, multiple drop from either side could fuck somebody's day up pretty hard, especially since we're going into the second half and none of that damage is coming back. Just a skirmish right here on the east side. Blue making sure that Bertha knows that it is persona non grata. Green clears it out. And Green has allowed themselves, even after hanging on to this and repelling Blue's best efforts to gain it, they've really let themselves get pushed back into a corner. Because, again, this is... I mean, it's not being used to any real effect. And, you know, none of the sockets are being used on it. And aside from that, all they got's this. Whereas Blue has these 2 forward expansions with decent build-ups at both. Oh, what do we got? Kaladryn making a recon pass, and we might see a drop coming in here. 2 armadillos on the Neo. And it looks like he's just going to, I guess, run them in from mid. It's actually not a bad idea at this point, only because, uh-oh, Goliaths now in play. Can my... Oh, here we go. Blaming it on the other guys. But, Kaladryn employing a play which I do like, which is sending in a rush and then at least trying to occupy the enemy's attention. Otherwise, at another part of the map, it works really well on big maps like this. And it works better against opponents who are less attentive than the blue team is, because they did not get one shot at. They didn't even drop the shields on that base. Green, however, though, making some inroads by grabbing this up. I don't even know when this happened, but now blue has it. So green really fucking needs this. Something fierce. Blue with both factories, the power station. Or, yeah, okay, these are just outposts. I'm sorry, blue does not have the power station. I didn't say that. Or I did, but I take it back. Green has the power station. So blue has a lower unit cap, but they get him out a lot faster. Look at fucking this. Well, look at this. Turkleton going in for that base. He gets all 3 green dudes to go deal with him. And, green with just a little bit of, anti-air, but fairly well placed since most of these strikes are coming in from here. However, that front door with no ground support on it at all, well, barely any ground support on it. They do wind up snapping off this attack, but not without... Oh, shit, that's not what you want to see behind your base either. Turkleton micros it. Green now below half. With that Goliath still alive, okay, it does go down. Kaladryn. Oh! Just barely misses on that EMP strike. Stasis Blast, whatever it is fucking called. The Stasis Blast. Yeah, I'm never... The Stasis Blast. Cobra sliding that Goliath around. However, it looks like Green was able to get that Armadillo between it and the base. TwinCobra announcing his intentions to just turtle on up. And I don't know, if this is what you call turtling, then I guess your definition of it is not the same as mine. Down south, too, Dark Blaze. Oh. Drops that Goliath. And that just goes to show that you really can't just have tanks chilling at an outpost without any anti-air. That's actually a pretty nice blow for green. And with blue trying to shore things up here. Doing so successfully, mind you. Okay, it didn't look like they would be able to bounce back from this, but they have. And now green is without a single expansion. Not even this one.
Double kill.
Cobra with that double kill. My man over here has been getting in his kills with that chopper. I don't have such great luck dogfighting in it, but I guess I could stand to learn a thing or two from our man, Twin motherfucking Cobra. In fact, I will say this for him, too. I was spectating a game a while back, which I did not record. But there was a bunch of people spectating, and there was, like, all pros on one team. And it was Cobra and a couple other guys on, we'll say it was the red team. And one of the specs is like, oh, well, red's gonna lose because they've got a fucking noob on there. And referring to Cobra. And then in the game, Cobra was the only fucking guy doing anything of use. It is the one thing that sucks about playing on teams with, you know, pro players, because nobody gives you fucking any credit for, like, if your team wins, they just say, oh, good game, pro player. Good game. They won't give you any credit. I did some work, too. Nobody. Keeping them away with the guns of that nasty Neo, Raptor Neo. Kaladryn makes another fucking pass, but honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in the win column for blue. I think that we're kind of seeing, yeah, their heart's just not in it. And he could not escape. He tried to. He wanted it. Good day. Throws down a berth. Oh. Oh. Adding insult to injury, using Sam's to take down the front door. Blue with a phenomenal victory.